Why you decided to focus on the derivative markets, not on the others one? Why derivatives?
We think about the exchanges. There are like many areas in which you can focus. You can go to a decentralized exchange. You can be like an ecosystem. Like now it's a KuCoin, like Binance. But I think there is a market which is like for everyone, which is the derivatives. Why for everyone? Because I believe that the derivatives exchange is never full. Like there is always a space for someone else in the market. You can go to many different countries, to many different regions. There are always the derivatives exchanges that are successful. So we always believe that there is a path to follow for many other companies, not only the top ones. We always believe that we don't need to make something very different in order to be in the map, because this is something that usually when people ask me about Bitunix, they used to ask, like, for example, what's the difference of Bitunix between among the other exchanges. They just want to hear like a very beautiful story behind or very innovative thing about Bitunix. But in our opinion, this is not the focus. We are very used to see other exchanges focusing on growing a lot, and crypto companies used to tell very beautiful stories about what they will do in the future, about they have some disruptive solution, but this is not our way. We are just trying to have the best product and the best service in order to feed the traders' needs. So this is the only thing we are doing in order to reach these goals.
How it helps you, or maybe it's not help you to grow? Because I like your idea from the entrepreneur side. I mean that, okay, we just try to build the best product and the best service in the market, but for a lot of people it's not enough. They want to hear not different stories, but some of the key differentiators or something like this. So what is Bitunix?
Fastest growing derivatives exchange right now in the market. It's a very interesting point, and this is something that we are paying a lot of attention in the last months, especially when we go to the events like Token 2049, Blockchain Live in the last weeks. 4 years ago, in the last bull run, it was so easy to see both in the retailers and also the big investors that they were just paying attention, as I said, to the projects and exchanges that they have a nice story behind, because they were like, okay, in the long term, if I hold this token, the value is going to be so great, because in 4 years they have a very nice roadmap in which they feel this goal, and this goal. But now what we think, especially from the VC side, more than the retail side, is that they don't want this kind of stories anymore. I think there are three factors that now they are looking for, which is, first of all, cash flow. It doesn't matter if it's a company that looks amazing or with a beautiful story. The second one is a use case, like a real use case, something you can implement, not something that you can say in 10 years we will be able to do this thing, because maybe it doesn't happen, or the market is not ready to implement this kind of solution. And the third one is the consensus, the community, maybe we can say. My point of view is that in the last 4 years, everybody were paying attention only to the third point. It's like, okay, if everybody are accepting that this nice story will succeed, it means that we can invest. Why? Because everybody are saying it will succeed, but we are not paying attention to the use case, if it's real or not, if the market is ready for that, or if the company is profitable. At the end of the day, as an investors, especially the venture capitals, they want to get a profit, they want to get a return. So this is what I think that now people want, and this is also one of the key points we keep at Bitunix. We know that the VCs who are asking to invest in Bitunix and everybody who are interested in partnering with Bitunix is not because we look sexy, because we have the nicest product in the market. It's just because we are profitable, we have a real use case, we have real users making real money in the platform, using the platform like a real use case. And at the same time, we have the community and we have this consensus. We have people trusting in the platform. So we have these three elements. In my opinion, in this next bull market, people will try to pay more attention to this kind of projects. Of course, I mean about the long term. In the short term, in the last bull market, we found the trends about the DeFi, the parachains, the NFTs, the metaverse, like many different trends. Maybe the same is going to happen now, that people are paying attention to the meme coins. Maybe they will start paying attention to the real world assets projects, because there are many trending projects as well. But also, for example, when we talk about real world assets, I think the focus is exactly the same. I think now the long-term investor mindset has changed. So they are trying to find something that at some point is real. I think now also many real-world assets projects are coming up because it's the mix between the real life, the real use cases, and the tokenization. We don't think that we need to invent something different to highlight in the market. It's just we need to fulfill these three pillars: the cash flow, the use case, and the consensus.